Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, Texas is slowly reopening, and I have to tell you, it's been a real challenge for the restaurants in our community. We've got some great ones. To talk about that right now, John Matheus, he is with Boi na Braza. It's a fine Brazilian steakhouse
Right.
in the mid-cities. Where are you guys located?
We're located in Grapevine,
Okay.
off of Hart Johnson and Highway 121.
Which is really convenient for most people to get to. Before we get into the background of your company, we gotta just tempt people with the food. Let's show some of the, this is amazing, and this is true Brazilian cooking.
That's right. That's right, yeah.
Family owned, family operated since what year?
Since 2000.
Since 2000, which is amazing because there's so many companies that have come and gone since then. I'm fascinated by the name. Okay, Boi na Braza. Did I say that okay? Because you're giving me lessons.
You got your Portuguese down now.
Your dad is Brazilian.
Right.
And what does it mean?
So Boi na Braza means steer over embers. So in our logo, you'll see the head of a bull, which is the steer, and then you see the embers, which is the traditional way the gaúchos used to cook, or still cook actually, the meats for the Brazilian cuisine.
Well, I was really impressed. We were talking off camera about the idea that you're still family owned and operated, which is important because
Right.
there are other Brazilian concepts, but they're not owned by the original family.
Right, and that's something that has allowed us to, people when they eat there, they say they can sense something different. They just sense that it's different. They sense that there's a care to detail. There's a care to everything. You'll still see my dad, who started it with his brothers, still going around in the restaurant. He loves talking to tables. We're very, very, very involved. So we're not ran by investors. We're not ran by anything like that. And that's something that really makes it special for us. And in the dining experience, people say they feel that. So
that's really
we're
cool.
very grateful for that.
Let's talk about the pandemic. And now that you guys are reopening, social distancing, has that become a problem, or how do you do that?
Yeah, somewhat of a problem. It's just challenging. It's more challenging, but thankfully we have quite a bit of space in our building. It's over 12,000 square feet, and it's at 25% capacity right now. So for us, we have a capacity of 424. So again, we're very grateful to be able to have that space. Mm-hmm. So setting tables at 6 feet apart is completely fine. We even set people up in semi-private rooms still. And then right now, I think he's going to announce something today, but it's groups of 6 or less. So graduation parties have become smaller, birthday parties have become smaller, but thankfully we have the space to accommodate guests safely and comfortably. And
I got to congratulate you because you guys had the foresight to really do the online thing and
right.
Before everybody else did.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we saw it. Actually, we were just sitting in the office listening to the news about what's about to happen in the beginning of March, and we decided to implement something we never had implemented before, which is takeout. So we did that before they closed the dining in, and so we implemented the takeout. And we were sitting there. My dad was like, "Okay, are we going to deliver or not?" And I said, "Yeah, let's deliver." He said, "Okay, who's going to drive?" And I said, "I will." And that's just kind of how we survived, I guess. The challenges is just going for it.
And I got to congratulate you because I think it's challenging to make sure that it's hot and fresh when it shows up.
Yeah.
We were just on your website and we saw a great video testimonial. I want to play that for you now.
Guys, this is Emil from Braza. I have known this great family since 2000, the 2000s, before they actually opened Braza, and this is an amazing meal. I just wanted to say thank you for Julio. He actually brought it himself, and so we're gonna actually have a great dinner tonight. So you guys, if you're gonna help some restaurants, this is a great restaurant to support. Thank you guys.
That's
awesome.
Quite a testimonial,
Yeah,
and there are others
awesome.
like that on your Facebook page. Let's talk about the attention to detail and the craft of great cooking, because I think sometimes restaurants might pay attention to that detail in year one, and then they get kind of sloppy in year two and year three. But you're only as good as your last meal.
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
That's true.
So talk about your family's passion about great cooking.
Yeah, with that it comes the chef in the kitchen. She's actually been with us for 20 years since we've opened, and with the way we cook, it's already unique. So with the gauchos cooking the meat on a rotisserie that rotates over an open flame and such, we've always kept that. We switched out some of the meats and such like that, but always kept attention to quality. We never wanted to sacrifice quality. So all of the meat tasting supplier would bring in, my dad, my brother was involved as well, would actually taste the food. Anything that the chef prepares, we taste the food. And now that we've changed our concept quite a bit, actually, we're in the kitchen a lot with the chef, trying to make sure that it's what the people want, and also it's true still to the Brazilian cuisine.
That's cool.
So,
Are you guys always kind of tinkering and experimenting with a new dish and let's try this out and how would this work?
well, yeah. Actually, now we are more than ever. We're the first Brazilian steakhouse in the U.S. that I know of to get completely rid of the salad bar. So Brazilian steakhouses, you walk in and there's that huge salad bar with over 60 items that we had for 20 years.
Yeah.
But we actually got rid of the salad bar completely.
I think that's smart.
Other ones are serving from the salad bar, but we're bringing everything fresh from the kitchen. So it's a concept, and on the website you'll see as well, innovating the Brazilian experience.
Yes.
It's another thing that we thought of. We were scared to do it. I think my dad was tearing up as he saw the guys demolish the salad bar that's been there for 20 years. But now it's allowed us to get a lot more innovative with the dishes.
Yes.
Because you order a la carte style, but whatever you would like from the menu for one set price, which is that Brazilian concept.
That's cool.
So now the chef, she's excited because we ask her to come up with different things, and then I'll go out and talk to people, see what they would like, and then we'll come up with different recipes over and over and over. So.
How authentic is it? I mean, did you have to change it for the American palate, or does it taste the same way it would taste in Brazil?
So I'd say it tastes better than what it tastes in Brazil. The way the meat is sourced is different than here in Brazil. Of course, depending on where the cattle is raised, the meat's going to taste different and how they're raised. But the experience itself is very, very, very authentic. Again, in terms of how the meat is cooked, which is rotating over the open flame. A lot of people don't know that. They just see the gauchos come out with the skewer, but they have no idea how it was prepared. So that we've kept traditional. And then the plates on our menu, you'll see Julio's potato salad. Julio's my father.
Yes.
You'll see Chloe's caprese salad. So we have some items that are favorites to us.
Yes.
As we want to share the Brazilian cuisine with others.
Wow.
So we try to keep it as authentic as possible while also catering to that Texas palate, if you will.
John, you've been a great guest. Well, let's going to put the website up so people can get in touch with you.
Awesome.
It's the name of the restaurant.com. Buena Braza.
There you go.
Buena Braza.
After a few Brazilian cocktails, it comes out.
It comes out easier.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, John, thanks for being a guest. We'll
Thank you for
have you
having
back
me
on soon. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.